Welcome to Two Beards Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Nick.
I
am Levi. And we are drinking beer today.
Weird. We rarely do that.
I know, right?
What are we drinking?
We're drinking 7 C's. What?
The only beer we have in this quarantine.
What? 7 C's Brut Lite, apparently, is the name of it.
Tiny Brute, little Brute, baby Brute, I love you. Brute.
Are we drinking this in the...
Something inside you. It's an Always Sunny reference. The Night Man Cometh episode. It's
one of the best.
Great episode. What'd you say? Because I was doing my thing, so I wasn't listening to you at all.
It's one of the best.
Yeah. No, I mean, before that, you were on about something, and I just rudely interrupted you with the song, so I just...
Whatever it was not important. That's a fact. What just happened was important. 30 IBUs, or 0, as some like to say.
I don't think you guys can hear that, which is unfortunate. It just sounds nice. It sounds like a nice fluffy beer.
Listen to the popping.
I really doubt they can, but
we'll find out.
Regardless, it sounds nice.
4.6%.
Write that down under sound.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds nice.
Hello?
Why don't we have a category for sound?
You know, it really never occurred that could incorporate into our sense of taste, but maybe we should start.
I mean, it's an experience, right?
I guess, yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It's all we have right
now.
You're
like, you're not wrong.
We've been quarantined.
Does it sound like we're a little stir crazy right now? Because I feel a little stir crazy.
I've got the cabin fever.
I've got the black lung pop.
It's been a while since I've drank this beer.
We've had this beer on the pilot version that we didn't even know was a pilot version of Two Beards Pints, where we visit breweries, which we can't do currently.
No.
But that's still going on. If you want to check that out, it releases on Sundays.
Yeah.
On the YouTubes. So.
Yeah.
So we've done this one there. I bought this can again, just because I liked the can design. It's got some nice hops. Yeah, that's it.
That's about it.
Nice white space and hops. It's kind of all you need in life. So
good use of positive and negative space on the can.
Yeah,
like that profile right there is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. It's
really nice. Love it. I'm not madly in love with their 4.6, 3 something carbs bullshit. I don't like that.
I think it's going after that whole White Claw crowd, you know? That's why they did Brut Lite instead of Little Brute, I think it was.
Yeah. But still, if you just move this shit on the other side of the can with all the other shit, then I'd be a little happier.
It is even.
What?
Maybe not.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's right there. They have this little serving facts, and it has all of that information.
Get what it said. Even the percentage?
Yeah.
Get it
ABV, calories, and carbs.
You're killing the logo.
Yeah. I mean, I think they just wanted to balance it out with the whole light thing, so I get it, but whatever. Not a design scientist.
But also a little bit.
Yeah, sometimes.
So, but it's nice. Good can. Decent beer.
First impressions.
It's fine.
Yeah, but tell me about it.
It's light, and you taste a hop.
You taste less hops than are on the can.
Correct. It's definitely less than are on the can. It's not bad. Not what I think of when I think of a Brut typically.
No, it's not bright and shiny. It actually has some aftertaste of some earthy tones even.
Yeah.
Just strange.
It's a really, 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 really light. Light. Really light. Light IPA.
Yeah. Which is fine.
It's fine.
But yeah, I don't get the champagne notes. I don't get the grape. It just I get kind of earthy tones in the back, kind of hop tones up front. I'm really trying to taste for like white wine here.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit on the aroma. Maybe this requires a snink.
Definitely on the aroma.
No, not even in the snink. It's just the aroma.
That's sad.
So it's I don't love brewed IPAs. I don't know why they got so popular this year. It's strange. We saw them everywhere. It was like the new hazy IPA.
Well, it's like that's what happened like last year, right?
Yeah.
You talking 2019 or you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking like
okay.
Like in the last year, not just 2020.
Right. Yeah.
Like I feel like 2019 was brewed IPAs, and like 2017 was just like hazies fucking everywhere. 2017, 2018.
I think like
couldn't escape.
Like 2018 going into the 2019 New Year, like one company was like, "I'm gonna do this," and then so I think it was either we both did or I did by myself. I feel like we both did. Like we actually asked one of the breweries like, "What is up with all the brutes?"
Yeah,
and I was like, do y'all have like a Sunday morning chit chat with all the breweries in the area?
There's a group text with every brewery in the US.
Like, hey, this week's Brut IPAs, guys, hit it hard, okay?
That's how I felt about all the hemp beers too.
Yeah, there's a few of those coming out.
Yeah,
that one
that was like
didn't catch on.
That was like a 3-month period where like 7 or 8 breweries had hemp beers, and then it just never came back.
Thankfully, because they realized it doesn't really work.
I mean, it was fine. It was just like an incredibly dank smell for like not that much of a differing taste. So it's just weird. I don't know.
It was like the smell was decent. The taste was like skunk. It was just no good. No good. But Brutes stuck around, and people are definitely still going for them hard. I find it a little odd to make them randomly in the middle of the year. I think like if you're gonna do this, then it should be like celebratory holidays.
I think spring, and then like New holidays. Year's. Like spring and New Year's makes sense. Spring because I think Brew IPAs are an exceptionally good brunch beer.
Oh yeah, totally.
Whether that's by themselves or you throw some juice in there, what have you. Yeah, I think they're just a nice, light, refreshing morning beer.
Yeah, absolutely. Much like the champagne of beers, would you say? I don't know. Just saying.
It'll make an appearance.
Yeah. It's in the works. Been playing a lot of Call of Duty lately, huh?
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It's a little bit of every night.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm ecstatic with it. I actually...
Warzone specifically, I think.
Warzone specifically, but like, I don't know, even just the normal multiplayer, like when we first started playing, I very quickly got into it and was very happy with it. Very reminiscent, which is, what they were going for, of like Modern Warfare 2 days.
Yeah.
But still has like its own new spin to it. So
yeah, I mean, killed it. Yeah, everything, like sound design is fantastic. Not like I mean, there's a lot of complaints about sound design in Warzone right now, and admittedly, there's issues. Yeah, with like footsteps and stuff. So like gameplay sound design, it doesn't make any sense. But like the way things sound is really nice to me.
Oh yeah.
Like guns and everything, it just meaty.
Absolutely. No, that's what I'm confused. I've not heard of any like issues on that front.
Like hearing enemies' footsteps and stuff like that is very awkward.
Oh, people don't like that.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
So,
I mean, it definitely gives people unfair advantages at times. Whereas, like, if you're just playing on your TV,
no, I mean, people like being able, and you can't in Warzone, basically.
Hard to disagree.
Okay,
I understand.
I'm just saying the public's opinion.
Okay,
there.
Fair enough. No, that's what I'm saying is like I am confused by that because I've not experienced that. Yeah. Whereas like if I'm in a building and like I'm quiet to where I can like hear the game, I can hear footsteps coming up like by me.
Yeah, I think the biggest critique is that like you can hear far away gunshots that you can't even like see on the radar. crystal clear to where it sounds like they're pretty close.
Yeah.
Even though they're forever away from you, and yet you can't hear like a guy walking 4 feet behind you as you're running.
Yeah, that's interesting. So, I've not experienced that. Again, I understand you're just listening to the critiques. I don't know if you experienced any of that before.
I get it.
I think the gunshots make sense personally.
Yeah, I get it. I don't, I think everything should be fine-tuned. I don't think it's a perfect game by any means. But it is from just like graphics and sounds and, general feel and pace of gameplay, everything. It takes me back.
It's really cool. I think they did a really good job with how you interact with your environment.
Yeah.
I think they've done a fantastic job with that, where it's like you can just about go inside every single building. And if there's ever a building you can't, it's like boarded up. So it's like very clear, like, nice. I can't get in here.
Yep.
Whereas like I remember old games, it's like, that's a really shitty looking door, but I should be able to open this.
Or you're just like running into an invisible barrier.
Exactly.
I cannot go past this point because.
Yeah. Have not experienced any of that in this game.
Yeah.
Which is nice. I think one thing that gets a little wonky is going up like rocky ridges.
It is weird, like what you can and can't jump over.
Yes, like there's some things where I'm like, I don't see a reason why I can't jump over this right now.
Yeah.
Like there is this hill slippery? Did it just rain?
Even if it's just like mount over this, like it's at my hips.
Right.
So I could get over that. So
so
this trained military guy that he should be able to do that. Yeah.
No problem. Yeah. But again, that's nitpicking because for the most part, it's a really great game. I'm very happy with it.
And Warzone, I've talked about this extensively in our group of friends. I think it's just the best battle royale. If you're not familiar with the battle royale concept, it's Fortnite. It's 100 players in a match in teams of 3 guys, and you're competing to be the last ones there.
Right.
But they remove a lot of the RNG elements, which is nice in my opinion. Like
what?
Well, like PUBG, Fortnite, it's all based on like what you find in the world, and dropping can suck because you can your enemy can drop on a gun and you not yet.
Yeah.
So like a lot of that stuff is kind of like I never have an issue finding a gun that I can kill someone with in Modern Warfare.
No.
I drop with a pistol, which is nice, instead of like my fist. So I feel like even if they have a gun, I can still at least try to compete.
Which we have. Like there have been times where it's like if two of us like double team a dude with an AR, like we've killed him before. Yeah. So it's good. No.
And the whole gulag, like bringing your teammates back and stuff. One of the worst experiences, it's like sitting in a BR in a team of 4, and you're the only one who died because you didn't drop on a gun.
Yeah.
And now you're waiting 20, 30 minutes for your teammates to finish up the match.
Yeah, die or win.
Yeah, and it's like, okay.
No, absolutely. Yeah, it's nice to at least have that second chance, and then they expand on that even further where like you could buy your teammates back too. So it's like you're absolutely never 100% out.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's extenuating circumstances where it's like we all died, and one person got back from the gulag with like $200. So it's like this could take a while.
Yeah, but you feel like it does. It's not going to take an extraordinary amount of time, right? You totally feel like okay, it'll take 6 or 7 minutes to find enough cash, or that person's going to die.
When you get to interact too, right? Which is nice. Like even if you're dead, you can still ping locations for your team that is alive. And so you can kind of interact like, hey, like we've already hit this, like head over this way. Like there's probably some cash that you can get.
Yep.
You can kind of be, it's not great, but you can kind of be like their eyes in the sky, like looking out for at least shots that have been fired where they're going. So.
But what else are you going to do while you're in quarantine except for play video games?
Fair enough. Yeah. Finally bought toilet paper.
From a gas station.
From a fucking gas station. Which I think they got from Costco. It's Kirkland brand. So.
I mean, like, Elizabeth and I were talking about it the last time we were at a gas station. We didn't look for toilet paper, but going out, I was like, if I was a gas station and I sell a bunch of random shit, I would be selling toilet paper.
Yeah. Like I would be going to Costco,
Yeah.
buying a shit ton of it, and then selling it for more.
Yeah.
Why not? People like me buy it. I don't even know how much I paid. I just need it.
You're like, well,
it could have been $20. I'm like,
here we are.
I need it. Sorry. This sucks. It's the world we live in at this point, but like I said, here we are.
I was supposed to be on vacation starting today. I was supposed to be, I'd be in the middle of driving. Well, I'd be done driving.
That's right. Forgot about that.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah. But now maybe we can all go. Maybe.
It's funny when we were planning this, like way back then, like coronavirus wasn't even a thing.
No. And that was a month ago, 2 months ago.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, longer than that, but yeah.
Like 2 months ago.
Sure.
It was about 2 months ago. But anyways, yeah. I really want to. I really want to go camping.
I really just want to go somewhere at this point, right? Like,
yeah.
You just, the feeling that you cannot go anywhere really makes you want to go somewhere.
Absolutely, it does.
But yeah, camping would be good.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, aside from the drive over here, which was amazing, and we always get good camping in, like when we drive across the country, but that was, coming up on a year ago now, and so it's like that was the last time I actually went camping.
When did you guys?
It was June. Second week of June. So
crazy.
Yeah. It's
how's it feel?
Almost been a year now.
How's it feel to suffer through gray Washington?
My brother and I were talking about this the other day. Who also moved here, if we haven't said that or not, probably at some point. Where it's really like the actual length of winter and fall is quite synonymous, if anything worse in Illinois.
Yeah.
Like it's snowy there right now, or at least was a few days ago, and it's fucking freezing. Whereas today it's allegedly 50 out there, and it's like, yeah, it's gray, but it's 50. So I don't love it. But
you guys get a lot of breaks in Illinois.
Yeah.
Of like sun, warm weather, like not like warm, but like we've been pretty consistent, like
gray,
40s and gray.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things we were talking about too, whereas like that doesn't happen here. Like it's not gonna rain or snow here, and like sun will peek out. Like that doesn't happen in Illinois. Like it'll snow, and then later that day, when it'll still be 20 or 10 degrees, the sun will come out like all day, and it'll like feel nice.
Yep.
But that doesn't even happen here.
No.
It's just gray. You don't get the sun. It's either going to be sunny and nice or shitty and gray.
Yeah. I feel like people don't understand that. People are like, oh, it rains so much there. And I'm like, well, I mean, kind of, but like, not really.
Not really. Yeah, it hasn't really rained like an extraordinary amount here.
Like, if you look on our forecast, it's like rain every day, but it's usually like kind of just drizzly throughout the day. Not really like raining.
Yeah, or I think it was sometime earlier this week where it literally rained in the morning, and then the rest of the day, the sun actually did come out, and it was like high 50s. It was like a beautiful day, but it just rained a little bit in the morning. And just in general, yeah, it just doesn't really rain all the time. Like it may be gloomy, but it just doesn't rain like any more than like any other part of the country, really.
Yeah, we get the rainy state, but it should be like just the gray state.
The gray state.
The gloom state.
Yeah, it has a ring to it for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but powered through it. Like I said, it's been almost a year. I mean, we're coming up on a year, and that's crazy to think.
Yep.
Super weird. Still have a job, which is great.
Favorite thing about Washington so far?
Just the geography in general. Like it's really nice to be so close to all these like national parks and mountains, and like it's not just flat. Like we actually have hills and such. So
some actual terrain.
Exactly. So I mean, for skating, that's been wonderful. Gotten a couple sessions in like 2 minutes down the street from my house.
Just recently too, because now you can actually have the weather to skate.
Exactly right. Well, that's the thing too, right? Where it's like it had been rainy for quite a while. Like we had like a month of rain, but like before, now after that, it's been like fine. And so we just got out of like a week of like 60 and sunny, and so I was like trying to skate like every day during that.
It was a great week.
Yeah, I was trying to skate like every day. I didn't get to it every day, but
yeah,
I feel happy with the amount that I did get to.
I took care of the lawn.
Hell yeah,
it's fantastic.
Yeah, your lawn looks good.
It's always nice, like that to me. That's the beginning of spring, where it's like I gotta take care of my lawn. I know to like most people, that's like they're dreading that, but to me, it's like, oh, this means spring.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
This means get a beer and take care of the lawn.
Well, it's weird, like I don't know. Although it's chorin', it feels good sometimes.
No, I love it.
You get like satisfaction of like completing something and making something look good.
Yeah, mowing the lawn is immediate gratification of, damn, this looks good.
Yeah, right.
So,
I mean, especially too, you can't really complain about the size of your yard either.
No, I expend more effort than most people, I think, but like what I actually need to do, yeah, there's nothing.
Like you can make your yard look fucking amazing in an hour.
Yeah.
Whereas people are like, all right, I just finished half my lawn.
In an hour, yeah.
Cool.
No, like when I was doing that, I like scarified my lawn and re-edged everything back to the sidewalk edges and everything. So it's like I spent an hour and a half doing it which is a lot for how big my yard is, but yeah.
But it looks fucking
great.
It
takes like 6 minutes to mow it all, so
honestly. Yeah. But again, yeah, it looks fucking great. So obviously worth it. Hello, California. No, thank you.
California.
Renee was saying today, she's like, I miss California. I just look at her, I'm like, yeah. Like, when was I ever in a disagreement with that?
I mean, I don't feel the same way as you.
I know.
And Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's a lot of great things about California, specifically that it like is just sunny and good weather all the time.
All the time.
And when it's not, you throw on a jacket. It's like boohoo. Because it's still sunny.
Yeah, exactly.
It's still 60 degrees. You're just used to 80 degrees. So that's great. But like, I don't miss the traffic.
No. Oh my God. Like if you want to go to Santa Monica, it should take you 45 minutes. It does take you an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Both ways.
Yeah, both ways. Yeah, you have to plan
Just
for that.
getting into Santa Monica and out of Santa Monica takes an hour.
Right.
It's just stupid.
Were you punctual before you went to California?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was not. And I feel like I'm starting to slip out of that now. But I feel like after California, I became very punctual because I didn't have to account for so much traffic, but I still did.
Yeah.
So I was getting everywhere super early, and now I'm starting to like fall off that train and like starting to like slack a little bit on that. But it is what it is, I guess. But
I've just had I've dealt with traffic for like all of my life because even here, up the 5 gets pretty bad in the morning.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
It's not like California, but it's not great either. So I've dealt with that forever. So it's just kind of always on my mind. Like things just take longer than they should.
Right. No, that's fair. How is it in Olympia? Is it pretty like synonymous to here?
Like in Olympia proper?
Like where you lived?
Like I'm just saying, like driving in, like in town.
Sure.
It wasn't bad.
No. Like the surrounding highways.
Yeah, I mean it's on the 5, so it's just like
it's all the same.
It's not as bad as it is up here, but like
pretty close.
Still the 5.
Right. That's fair.
That's the thing about Washington. You have like one interstate. So
yeah. See, where I was at in Illinois, which is like far west suburbs of Chicago, we'll call them. But even getting like within like half hour outside of Chicago, like during the day, all roads are like totally fine. But then like during high traffic hours, all the roads are fucked.
Yeah.
And it's ironic, like it's like backwards, where it's like all the side roads get kind of busy, but then the highways and the freeways, those are still like pretty fluid, which is really weird.
Well, you got so many options, right? Like the train and everything. It's just so easy to get around.
But yeah, public transportation I should say it's a thing, where it's just not a thing out here. We have a train that no one uses.
That helps when your city burns down so you can redesign it.
Yeah, but I was like in the 1800s or whatever. That doesn't count.
Still.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, when everything got rebuilt, I mean, they did it fucking right. So, whereas out here, everyone's like still recovering.
Well, and it's a different terrain, right? Like out there, it's just flat. Here,
you have to build around shit.
Yeah,
it's fair.
Go to Seattle, and it's like, oh, there's water over there. This is a giant hill right here. Yep, great.
Yeah, absolutely. You want to break me off one of those bad boys?
Sure.
I appreciate how you said that, but thank you. Yeah, there are things that I miss about Chicago, but I definitely prefer it out here for sure. I don't know. Oh, fuck. That's what I get.
When I first opened the beer and drank it, I was like, you know what? It's a light beer.
Yeah.
But it's, it's got some bitter notes. Like, I don't love the Brut IPAs, so the fact that it was missing isn't a huge deal to me. Mm-hmm. The earthy tones, it's nice. And I do taste a little bit of the grapey notes now that it's like really seeping in on my tongue.
Right. I'm with you there.
But I think what comes along with that is I've got this like sugared tongue feel, and it's just not pleasant. And I'm just kind of done drinking.
I'm not sure I'm getting what you're throwing down,
but that's what's happening to me.
I'm not getting a whole sugary sweetness.
Yeah, it's not like a sweetness. There's just like a coating on your tongue. Mm-hmm. Kind of like after you're done like eating a grape Jolly Rancher. There's just like this resin that's left over, and I don't know.
Don't like grape Jolly Ranchers.
Stickiness. No, I know. That's why I use that. It's got this like leftover gunk. I don't know.
Yeah. I kind of see what you mean. I don't know. It's not my favorite. I honestly, it just hasn't really changed much for me though over the course of drinking it. I think I'm pretty much where I was when I first opened this, where it's good. I don't think I'd go out of my way to buy it again, but like if it was sitting somewhere, the other options weren't so good, I'd be like, drink one of those. Yeah. You're just not happy with it.
I don't.
It's fine. It's fine.
I don't know, man.
It's fine.
Okay, give me some beers that you would like.
Choose this over?
Yeah. Like what are your options that you're looking at that you're thinking, you know what? A Brut, this little Brut sounds good.
I'm assuming I can't use the instance where this is in my fridge and then right next to it's a Citradelic. I'm assuming I can't use that. It's a little bit unfair.
No.
Okay. I think you were...
All right. I got one for you.
Okay.
Voodoo Ranger or this?
Single or double?
Double.
This.
You do this over the double? I think I'd take the double.
Nah. The last time I had that, I was like, ugh, so syrupy.
No, I
just can't
really
do it
is.
anymore.
All right, this
Got burnt out.
or the CSA.
Oh, definitely this. You're fucking kidding me. You drink the CSA. You fuck off.
I don't know that I would.
No, you would not. You're no. 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 There's literally no way.
Okay, this or the non-alcoholic pale.
Ooh. I don't have an answer for you.
I think I might take the non-alcoholic.
You've just had that recently. I would need another go at
That's
it
probably
side
true.
by side because I might take the non-alcoholic pale.
Yeah,
It has a pretty good flavor.
got a pretty good flavor. And it's nice and clean.
Yeah.
This doesn't feel clean to me.
I'm starting to get what you mean, especially the longer you go without a sip,
Yeah,
the more you feel it.
yeah.
So, and I feel like that's the thing is I've been like constantly pretty even intervals taking drinks.
But you take a break and you're like,
What is this?
what is this stickiness on my tongue here?
Yeah, no, I see what you mean.
And it's not like there's times where we've had good stick, right?
Yeah.
Like you get this aftertaste, like this sticky, hoppy resin, citrusy. That's like, oh, it's nice. Leaves a good taste on the tongue.
Not mad about it.
This one, it's not pleasant.
It's like this weird. I don't like this candied dryness.
Yeah,
It's like not. I don't know because it's not like sweet or syrupy. It's like this weird, like dry, cottony. But like it doesn't dry your mouth out. I don't know. It's weird to describe.
I think if you had, I think this is better with food.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think if you had a nice, fresh, maybe a little spicy pico de gallo that you're munching on with
I
this,
was just gonna say tacos.
you'd be having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're just drinking this though, I'm like, it's just not doing it for me.
When you pulled this out, I thought they were limes on it. I was like, what the fuck? And then I quickly realized
I almost grabbed the lime juice because I was like, why not?
Why not?
Why not just make a little lager top?
I'd try it. I'd drop a lime in there. It'd probably be pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Should we rate this bad boy?
Why not? Pitter patter, you know?
Exactly. That's why we're here.
How's it look?
Well, it's 3,000% clear. And there's no getting around that. It's piss yellow. The head does not stick around. And it's very thin. Can't hear it either, apparently. Wouldn't want to. Although he said it sounded nice earlier, so I'm getting mixed signals.
I think it sounded nice.
Well, you said it sounded nice, but then you also up here said you couldn't hear it.
Oh, no.
So I'm just getting mixed signals is all I'm saying. I don't know.
Autocorrect, it's a bitch.
All right. Smell, we both kind of touched on that. It does have a little bit of a winey, like white wine kind of aroma to it. It also it's probably just adding into the white wine part, but a little bit of a sweetness going on in there. There's some other I
think that some other is the what I designated as one hop.
Possibly because I was gonna say grapefruit. So I don't know. I'm getting a little grape.
No, I see it. I see what you're saying, but I think it's from the hops.
Combination of this like white wine
like
flavor,
little citrusy hop, yeah, and some white wine.
Yeah, I can go for that. Taste is interesting. I don't know. It's up front. Up front is nice. Like if you could like pause in that first 10%, it's really nice because it's very hop forward. Packs a little bit of a bitter punch to it. It has pretty good like just flavor, like a slight citrusy flavor to it. But then it very quickly hollows out, and there's this like awkward, dry ending to it. that just kind of leaves you wanting more or something, you know?
But not this beer.
But but not more of what it's got to offer.
No, it leaves you wanting that pico de gallo that we were talking about.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
All right, I got an idea.
Okay.
That I want you to do.
Okay.
Give the beer like a little gargle. Like aerate the beer a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, here we go. Have to make room for the beer, you know?
Yep. Okay.
It really opens up the flavors. I'd like to see you have a go at that, to be honest with you.
Does it change it?
Yeah.
Like quite a bit?
Yeah. I'm not lying.
What do you think?
I'm gonna say you get a lot of floral notes. There it is. Yep. You get a lot of like floral notes. I think the orange pops out a lot more.
That's strange.
Am I wrong?
Like it adds body to
That's what I'm saying. That middle body that's like hollow, but previously you get like these floral and orange like blossoms out of nowhere. A really weird perceptive thing of you to ask, but it like super worked. So I almost want to just get like a big boy glass and like next one I have like just like dump it and see if that changes it. And then like as you drink it, kind of like swish it and see if that really helps.
It's so weird.
I don't know what to say.
Sorry to throw us off of our rating here, but I mean,
for thoughts, I'm just gonna say just gargle it. I don't know what else to say. The feel is very, thin and very crisp and very bubbly. I just can't get off that gargle feel. That was just fantastic. I'm just gonna make drinking the rest of this beer more annoying, but it's gonna taste better. So kind of torn, Just like Natalie, what's her face?
torn?
Yeah, right? Isn't that who sing that song? Torn. I'm torn.
Oh.
This is how I feel. Isn't her name Natalie? Right?
Natasha.
Fuck it. Bedingfield?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think. I don't know.
I don't remember. Something like that.
If we're wrong, we're wrong.
But if we're right,
Then we're right.
then those are facts, folks.
All right. Are you ready to rate this beer? Because I'm ready to rate this beer.
I'm not. You got... Oh, wait. It's over here. I forgot your nifty thing. All right. You can go ahead and rate your rating.
I was thinking we should do something a little different.
Okay.
We'll do a 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
So 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
And we say it.
Yeah, I'm not ready yet. Hold on.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We're mixing it up today.
Yeah. All right. You're gonna go lower than me. I mean, actually, no, because you've been going higher than me, and it's surprised me every time. All right,
true.
I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, 2.
3. Okay, fair enough. We're both okay, unless you're an all right.
I'm nothing.
Okay,
It's a 2.
okay.
I don't know. I've already stated all my thoughts and disappointments on this beer, so I don't really need to reiterate those.
I think in warmer climate this would be better. Like if you were drinking this on a boat, you'd be having a better time.
Boat on the lawn, sure. But like
Brunch, like you said.
But still, I mean, I'm trying to think.
Tacos.
Is there any scenario where I'd be like, man,
I'd rather have another beer.
the Lil Brut sounds good right now? I don't think there is one.
Again, like in every situation, like you'd probably be like, "Oh, Lil Brut," but it's like, I'd still rather have this other beer.
Like, let's throw some like comparative beers out there. Would you rather have the Little Brut or the Sierra Nevada Pale?
I mean, like 9 times out of 10, Sierra Nevada Pale.
Yeah.
Like there's maybe that one time, depending on the situation, where I'm like, no, I'll grab
the Little Brut or the Wolf Pup.
Definitely Wolf Pup.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's pretty comparable too, honestly.
It's I just don't see a scenario where I'm like, man.
It's not a lot of times I'm going to grab this.
Yeah.
Again, wouldn't buy it again. If this was like the best option available somewhere, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Yeah, if it was this and that fucking, Double Mountain, whatever.
Oh God. Yeah. Yeah, I'd happily get this.
Brown ale or whatever it is.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fine. What we could kind of throw this into as is like an intro IPA though for people.
I mean, if you're a wine drinker, like a white wine drinker, and you want to get into beer,
right,
then this is probably a good option.
Wine drinker in general, honestly, I feel like whatever wine, even red wines, like I feel like so red wine people and IPAs. It's not like, what are you gonna go to if you drink red wine?
IPAs.
No.
Or porters.
Disagree.
Nick doesn't drink red wine, so he doesn't fucking know.
Yeah, I fucking hate it.
See?
No, I've had it and I hate it.
Exactly.
I'd rather drink white wine.
I know.
I love IPAs, so it just doesn't all add up to me. That's what I'm saying here.
It depends on the red wine that you're drinking. There's like very fruity red wines, and then, yes, it's different. But like a nice bowl red wine.
Drinking sand.
Fuck out.
It's not for me, bud.
You're fucking up, bud.
No, I'm not.
You are fucking up, bud.
Drinking beer, not wine. I'm doing what's right.
I'm drinking beer too.
Drink because I'm a man. Okay?
Reference to our new accessory. Well, with that, we'll see you next week or on Friday for Two Beards Plays, where we play video games, or Sunday for Two Beards Pints, which we're still doing throughout the coronavirus quarantines until further notice.
We're making it happen.
Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe, all that bullshit YouTuber stuff that, I mean, it helps. It helps. That's why we say it. So
it helps.
Later.
See ya.